Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects millions, but is often misunderstood: childhood trauma and how it shapes adult life. Childhood trauma isn't always dramatic. It can be neglect, emotional abandonment, or subtle forms of hurt. These experiences leave lasting marks on our brain, emotions, and behaviors. Let's explore the 5 main ways childhood trauma affects adults, and, importantly, how to overcome these challenges with a deeper understanding of the psychology behind them. 1. Emotional and brain impact. Childhood trauma rewires the brain, especially in areas that regulate emotions and stress: the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex. The amygdala becomes hyperactive, meaning trauma survivors often live in a state of heightened alertness or fear, even when there is no danger. The hippocampus, responsible for processing memories, can shrink, causing fragmented or intrusive memories. The prefrontal cortex, which helps regulate emotions and decision-making, may be underactive, making it hard to control emotional reactions. This means survivors often experience anxiety, mood swings, or difficulty calming down. Psychologically, this is the brain's survival mechanism stuck in overdrive, always preparing for threat. To combat this, therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, help by retraining thought patterns. Mindfulness meditation teaches emotional regulation, and somatic therapies address trauma held in the body, helping bring balance to the nervous system. 2. Difficulty in relationships and trust issues. Trauma in childhood alters how we attach and relate to others. When safety and love were unpredictable, adults develop insecure attachment patterns. Some become avoidant, keeping emotional distance to avoid pain. Others become anxious or clingy, fearing abandonment constantly. These patterns serve as unconscious coping mechanisms, but can cause instability in adult relationships. Understanding attachment theory clarifies why these patterns exist and how they arise from early caregiving experiences. Healing requires conscious awareness of these patterns, and therapy, especially attachment-based or emotionally focused therapy, helps rebuild trust by developing healthier ways to connect, express vulnerability, and set boundaries. Building secure attachments in adulthood often involves gradual exposure to safe, supportive relationships, which retrains the brain's expectation of connection. 3. Low self-esteem and negative self-image. Early neglect or criticism implants core beliefs like "I am not enough" or "I am unlovable." These toxic beliefs undermine confidence and cause ongoing self-doubt. From a psychological perspective, this is known as internalized negative schema formed during critical developmental years, shaping our sense of identity. These schemas influence automatic thoughts and emotional responses, limiting growth. Healing self-esteem involves challenging these core beliefs, practicing self-compassion, and reframing the internal dialogue. Therapeutic approaches, such as schema therapy, work directly with these negative belief systems. Group therapy and peer support also help individuals experience validation and belonging, facilitating a reshaping of self-image toward one grounded in worth and acceptance. 4. Psychosomatic symptoms and physical health effects. Childhood trauma doesn't only affect mental health, it impacts physical health through chronic stress. Elevated cortisol and adrenaline levels for prolonged periods impair immune function and contribute to disorders like digestive issues, headaches, chronic pain, and sleep disturbances. Psychologically, this represents how trauma lives in the body. Stored tension and unprocessed emotions manifest physically. Recovery includes integrated care. Medical treatment addresses symptoms, while trauma-informed therapy explores root causes. Mind-body practices like yoga, breathing exercises, and trauma-sensitive bodywork facilitate nervous system regulation and release stored trauma. Recognizing physical symptoms as messages from the trauma stored in the body is empowering and essential for holistic healing. Understanding childhood trauma's lasting impact is the first step to breaking free. Healing is possible through awareness, therapy, supportive relationships, and self-care. You are not defined by your past, and transformation is within reach. If you found this video insightful, please leave a thoughtful comment. Click like and subscribe for more content that supports your growth and healing. Your engagement helps build a community where survivors can find hope and empowerment.